Hi guys, sorry. I had a second where things got chaotic. Okay, so I just want to jump in here, say hi, happy Monday. Happy crazy month that it's been. But I wanted to hop on here and I want you to tag a teammate or tag yourself to remind yourself to come back and watch this. If you have been struggling with just feeling like you're moving forward in your business, I want to make something so clear that whenever we get started doing mascara, it's exciting. And in fact, the first day, sometimes the first week of you signing up is the most exciting time ever. It's like, oh my gosh, you're stoked out of your brain and you've got all these dreams, and that's important to have. But the biggest mistake I see a lot of girls make is that they think that the road to success is just gonna fall in their lap. They think that, I've never ever been a restaurant owner, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be a dang good restaurant owner. I'm gonna know exactly what to do. I'm not gonna read a single book about it. I'm not gonna talk to any other experts about it. I'm just going to go to the bank and say, hey, I'm gonna buy myself a Mexican restaurant. You guys, that's not how it works. And I think a lot of times I see that happening here in mascara. I've got a lot of girls with a lot of excitement, but not a whole lot of direction, and that excitement turns to huge amounts of overwhelming defeat as soon as you start to realize this is actually kind of hard. And as soon as you realize that even after your first post announcing that you're a mascara artist, that maybe you don't get any bites, and maybe you even had a launch class or an online party or something like that that didn't get any sales. And I want to say, please do not channel your inner narcissist and think that you're the only person that's happening to. In fact, odds are it's happened to your upline. Odds are it's happened to me. It's happened to almost every single person that's ever been successful in any business. That a lot of the times it is failure is so necessary. And in fact, it's if you're not willing to fail, then you're not willing to succeed. So you guys, I just listened to a webinar. It was super helpful. It was all on basically, it was on recruiting. You guys know I like recruiting. It's my favorite thing to do, is to share this business with people that I feel like it can improve their lives and bring them an added amount of sisterhood and tribe and everything like that. So, so I've got notifications coming in, but so I listened to a webinar on recruiting, and the focal point of this guy's webinar was not about providing a script. He did not provide his secret sauce to like how you're going to explode your business and what things you need to be posting to make that happen. In fact, what do you think it boiled down to? It all boiled down to relationships. And I thought about that. Like, sometimes we encourage our artists to hop on and to make a post saying that they're an artist, and maybe even like, hey, join my team. I personally don't encourage that, so I hope you never learn that from me. But people to make posts and then whatever, just post and pray. And this guy was like, no. The bulk of your business building is not happening in your news feed. The bulk of it is happening in Messenger. It's happening in the relationships that you're building. So before you get upset that you haven't made a sale, or that you've been like, you know what, my sales suck this month. What's going on? I'm doing all these online classes. I'm posting like crazy. I'm doing Insta stories. Ask yourself, how many personal messages where you're just reaching out to people and connecting have you done? Have you done any of that? Like, have you actually gone on and like formed relationships? Because when you can form a relationship, it goes back to the whole thing that I preached, which is people begin to know, like, and trust you. And that is the backbone of your business. And if you can't basically embrace that, I can promise you're going to have a lot of moments of feeling like a failure, because you're going to continue to post these things about, Trace Lettres is half off, and the Galentine's eyeshadows are here and there. And then where else are you the rest of the month? Have you been present on Facebook? Have you been present in your Instagram? Are you building your niche? Are you establishing yourself as someone that would want to be attracted to you as a brand, as a leader, as someone that they would be like, I wonder what she's up to. She keeps getting up at 5 a.m. Why is she doing that? I'm not posting about mascara. I'm not posting about the join my team, get on my waiting list. I think there is a place for that, but there's like a 5% place for that in the big grand scheme of the month. So that's why I'm always encouraging you guys to get out there and form relationships. If you are banging your head against the wall and feeling like you're stuck, I want you to say, what percentage of my day is spent connecting with other women, other humans, no strings attached. if you guys listen to that book, Get Over Your Dang Self, she said, quit being a prospecting slut. Pardon me if your kids are around, I'm really sorry, but think about it. If you're giving away all your goodies and you're just out there sending messages and putting it out there like, hey, join my team, I'm in this new company, it's amazing, and get in with me, that is being a prospecting slut. You gotta maintain some dignity in your relationships, and this literally correlates directly to your sales. I promise you it does. Instead of being an infomercial, be someone that people are liking, and trusting. Okay, and then I had another thing too I was going to share. I have to go find my notes because, of course, I'm ADD. So when you're sharing your posts, it's really important that you realize that consistency is everything. If you're not consistently going live or doing Insta stories, you can't expect to maintain a consistent amount of customers. That's just not how it works. Hopefully you don't see my dishes. But so consistency is huge, and a lot of times that means you're not going to get paid for certain amounts of work, which is really frustrating in network marketing because you put in all this work and then you don't see a huge payout right away. But over the course of time, what does that do? It's the momentum effect. It's the snowball effect. It starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's really important that as you are sharing content on whether it be Instagram or Facebook or whatever your platform is, but maybe you've started a blog, a YouTube channel, for the love, don't just post about this makeup. We're so much more than makeup. Our mission is so much more. We're self-care. We're beauty. We're connecting with other women. We're believing and empowering women who stay home. We are sharing life hacks on how to do your dishes faster. I don't know. We're sharing life hacks on, sorry, I'm just looking around my kitchen because I'm like, what do I have to share? Like essential oils. We're sharing things that are adding value because people don't like the ad. They fast forward through ads. Think of how you are. We can smell it a million miles away. So it's really important that you're sharing content that is things that are at your core. So if you are into golf, you're sharing things about golf. If you're really passionate about knitting, you're incorporating that into your Facebook Lives and into your content that you produce out on Facebook. What else I was also going to say, I know a lot of you guys, there's been I've been hearing that some new girls are getting up a little frustrated and feeling like they're not getting success right away. And I want to say, and I said it right before I hopped off here, that, Beyonce didn't wake up one day and she was Beyonce. No, same thing with Jennifer Lopez, which personally I think I like Jennifer Lopez more. Jennifer Lopez didn't wake up one day and she was Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez was from the Bronx, and you bet she had some hard times. This is really getting off track, but you need to understand that you got to put your time in. You got to put your time in, that there is definitely going to be some moments where it's not glamorous. And that's why I say stay close to the fire. That's why I say stay close to your upline. That's why we do these crazy 6 a.m. Zoom calls, so that you can come onto these calls and get uplifted and get clarity as to why you're doing this business, and you can get tips. Do you guys realize that anyone who hops on at 6 a.m. gets some personal mentoring by myself? That I get to connect with you and give you tips on social media, tips on how to reach out. I can give you guidance onto comp plan. I can give you guidance onto whatever it is you're struggling with. Granted, there is a sacrifice. You need to get up super early for that to happen, but that's an amazing thing that you can be doing for yourself. And I can promise you, like I said, these women that are super successful, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Lady Gaga, I don't know, they all had to put in some serious hard times. And I'm not saying that mascara is seriously hard, but because it is a simple business. The concept is simple. It's the consistency piece that will drive you mad. But I know that some of you guys will look at other bloggers, because mascara has attracted a lot of influencer blogger women sharing about this makeup that have enrolled in the company. And I need you to stop comparing your story to theirs, because in mascara land, they are the Jennifer Lopez, they are the Beyoncés, and it can get super discouraging being like, holy crap, they are making thousands and thousands of dollars worth of sales every month, and I'm barely eking out 500. You guys, first of all, they put in the work many years ago to gain their followership that they have. Sometimes there's a lot of artists in mascara that have over 20,000 followers. And if you're following someone like that, I need you to put on your blinders, and I need you to not compare your story to theirs, because ours is so much different. We do not have that advantage, and nor do we need to strive for that, but they put in their hard work years and years and years ago. They didn't just wake up with that amount of followers. They all created that brand. The thing that I'm coaching you guys to do, build your brand, post consistently, share things to where people can know, like, and trust you. Because those bloggers, they got those thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking to this because I've been getting a lot of feedback from it. But they got to that point because they were sharing shareable content. Things that weren't just, you know, mascara. But now they can weave it in and it's totally appropriate. But you guys, you cannot compare your story to theirs. And you need to put on your blinders and realize that you have to lay your own foundation. This is your own story. And in fact, you guys, I don't have thousands and thousands of followers. I've barely recruited anyone from my actual Instagram. Most of my stuff is happening where most of the work I'm doing for my business has happened in Messenger and in DMs and in personal relationships. So you need to realize that that is the core of everything we're doing here. So if your sales are feeling a little sluggish, if you're feeling like you're getting nowhere in your online classes, if you're feeling like you can't get anyone to join your business, go out and go connect, because that's where you're gonna find that success. Okay, I'm gonna give you some armor tips. If you're feeling like beaten down, I need you to put on some armor. And you guys, this is so corny. I feel like I'm teaching my elementary school age children at church because I do that. But you need to put on your armor, and the armor is you need to have upline conversations. For some people, daily. You're on the brink of needing daily conversations. And if your upline's not active, go to the next person. Go to the next person until maybe you find me. Maybe you need to send me a Facebook message and you're in need of some serious mentorship. But you need to have upline conversations. So if you're feeling really sluggish this month, please go find your upline and have a conversation. That is going to put on some armor so that you're not getting beaten down by scrolling Instagram and realizing how successful everyone else is but yourself. And then Audible. If you are not listening to a Audible book, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. This business is relationship and very mental, like in the head. You've got to like have a strong mental capacity and you've got to stretch yourself to lengths that you've never been to before. That's what creates leaders. That's what creates Muhammad Ali. Like all these incredible people in the world didn't just wake up and they were Muhammad Ali. They had to go through some seriously mentally taxing times. And I'm mostly speaking to those who want to make this like big for themselves. If you're just here for a hobby, that's totally fine. This is not really completely relevant because you can go on just to continue to do the things you're doing. And then one more thing, it's super important that you are having affirmations and that you're looking at your dream board every day and remembering your why. And then one more thing is that you need to take action. That is part of putting on the armor every single day, is taking some sort of action, whether that means reach outs, scheduling a new class, connecting with people. That's totally an income producing activity. But I did want to say one other thing. You guys, if you keep bashing your head against a rock, or you keep kicking this rock and you're hoping it'll move and it doesn't keep moving, for the love, jump over the rock, do something different. What works for me might not work for you, but don't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Sometimes you have to you have to either walk around the rock or jump over the rock. Sometimes we're just like, I'm posting, but nothing's happening. Well, let's come up with something different. Let's get out a piece of paper. Let's write down everything that we could be doing differently. Same thing with recruiting attempts. Like if you've got this same script that you keep using, change the script. If you've got, some sort of method, you have to realize that you have to change things. You've got to be resilient and you've got to be willing to fail. And in fact, I can firmly tell you guys, I didn't know what I was doing all last year. I just kept doing things though. I just kept moving my feet. I had months of defeat. I had times where I was like, who am I? Who am I to like be a leader? But if you can consistently move forward, remember your why, be willing to stretch yourself by listening to books that are going to change you as a leader, change you as a person, these will lead to success. And you constantly got to be analyzing your strategy. What are you doing? Do you even have a strategy? If you don't, go find your upline, go and find me, send me a DM and we can evaluate things. But if you're feeling completely defeated, you got to ask yourself and have an honest conversation. Have you really done everything you possibly could do? Meaning, upline conversations, listening to Audible, brain dumping, like writing down every possible scenario that there could be for you to find success. Again, this business is not necessarily easy. It's simple. It does have hard moments. It has moments where you're gonna bang your head against the wall, but it's worth it in the end, especially as so many people are going to skyrocket this year with so much opportunity in place. Like, so much opportunity. I think that's all I was gonna say. Now I'm feeling like, you know, I was gonna say there's always gonna be no sale if there is no relationship. Yes, you're gonna get random followers who purchase from you sometimes. Those are gonna be the hardest people to bring back to purchase again because there's no relationship. But if you can build relationships, you can build a team. You can build sales. You can do amazing things when you put yourself out there and connect with other people and actually form relationships. Let me see here, sorry. If it's not working, move the rock. So again, you guys, my approach is a little bit longer of an approach. I'm not giving you a script. I'm not even telling you really to do cold reach outs, because cold reach outs are easy. It's just like, hey girl, you're so cute. Oh my gosh, have you heard of Maskcara Beauty? That's easy. That's so easy. But you know what's not? Forming relationships over time. But this is the longevity thing. This is the longevity game, guys. This is what's going to make this a lasting business versus something to where you just recruit a bunch of people, which we've seen people do that in Maskcara. I knew of a leader that recruited like close to 100 people really quickly in a short amount of time out of cold marketing, cold reach outs, and it didn't turn out. But if you can form relationships and participate and be a human, you will be surprised at what you can do, at what you're capable of doing with your business. Okay, now I did want to offer a challenge for those of you guys that are on. There's 12 of you. The 13th person just left me. It's okay. It's cool. I did want to offer a challenge that maybe starting in April, we all go live every single day for a month. And we try our best to not really necessarily talk about mascara, but to share about our lives, share about ourselves, because this is a statistic. Ready? Will someone write this in the comments? That people can know, like, and trust you 10 times faster through video. Why can they? Because you can see in my eyes. You can see it in my speech. You can see when I'm excited, when I'm sad, when I have emotion. They are 10 times faster to know, like, and trust you. You can expedite that process of people purchasing from you, just starting to realize, like, hey, what's she up to? Starting to kind of like think, do I want to join her? Could I do what she's doing? She seems so happy. She seems so into what she's doing. So live video, and I'm going to couple that, hold hands with that, with Insta stories, are a fast way for people to start to see you in a different light. So I was thinking for the month of April, we do a challenge where we go live, or if you're still freaked out to go live, do an Insta story, meaning at least 5+ segments, 15-second segments of Instagram stories every single day. Whether it be you're sharing that you're at the gym, you're sharing your sunless spray tan method, you're sharing that you went to Gap and got this shirt for $5. It seriously was $5. You're sharing this new candle you got from TJ Maxx. It smells glorious. It was only $10. Like, you're sharing things about yourself that are not necessarily mascara related, but you're out there connecting so that we can lay some serious groundwork for some relationships, for some seeds to eventually sprout, maybe come May, come June, and that's going to be coming huge handy for you. But what do you guys think of that? Does that seem like something we want to do? We could, you know, and you could use this group as a tribe of women to be like, hey, I just went live, no one was there, come hop on and say hi to me, or give me a comment or two so it boosts me into the algorithm. But that, you guys, could be huge for you if you can commit to doing that. And again, that's something maybe different. Maybe one of you guys watching has never gone live. Well, this is your time. This is your time to do something different. This is your time to walk around the rock. Quit kicking it. Quit saying that you're doing crappy online parties. Quit saying that no one's purchasing from you on Instagram. Quit saying that your script doesn't work, that no one likes, you know what I mean? Like, all these stories. I get it, you guys. You wanna know why I get it? Because I've been there. I have totally been there. I still have people not respond to me. That's okay. I don't lose my soul to it. But I am willing to constantly be jumping over the rock or walking around it. And I need you guys to be doing that too, especially if you want to see yourself in top leadership. So, go team. I love you all so much. Happy Monday. And I think maybe it sounds like I'm getting a good response. We can do this Facebook Live train or Insta story one. You can choose one or the other to do come April. Or if you're super eager beaver, you can start right now. But I think that would be amazing and it'd be an amazing way for us to show our friends and family maybe that you're a spiritual human being, maybe that you are an esthetician, maybe, I don't even know, like there's so many different things about your guys' selves that you are unique, and that if you can just put it out there and quit with these short, stubby messages that are not even letting anyone like, what, who is this? Do I even know you? No, let them know you. Let them get to know you and see that you are worthwhile. You're someone that knows what they're talking about. And maybe the cherry on top, like after we go 20 plus days of doing this train, maybe we do the last 5 days about Maskcara Beauty. We do a hack. We do a, you know, this is why I'm a leader. This is why I love this company. This is why it's changed my life. You know what I mean? But you gotta, first, you guys, it's like you can't be a prospecting slut. You can't go out and show all your goodies and then expect people to want to go on a second date with you. You gotta play the game. Show them what makes you unique as a human being, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, and then we'll go in for the kiss. Okay? I love you all so much. Happy Monday, and I'll give more details on this later on.